What's going on?
So my boss is in the office.
I'm listening, yeah.
So we had a manager who we just hired.
Is it the junior or the James Jr.?
James Jr.
Got it, okay. Because there's two Jameses. All right, so now I know who I'm dealing with. Okay.
He got a job with Cracker Barrel as a manager.
Okay.
Use his father's information on the background check.
Got it, okay.
From my understanding.
When was he hired, do you know?
I don't know. My boss is in the office. If
Got
we
it.
go in there, that would be awesome.
As I understand, he is in there?
He's gone.
Oh.
He left.
Why?
Well, so apparently he was right. So we tried to call and time it because we couldn't call before he admitted to stealing from us.
Okay.
And then he admitted it. We called, and then just in that time, y'all came fast. It just.
What?
Yes.
It's a junior. I needed to confirm if it was a father or him. All right, I'll get the info then, I guess.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You go into the office.
Okay, what did he drive off in?
A pickup truck?
The black truck?
Possibly.
The one that the guy just said hi?
No, he's been gone for a minute at least.
Okay, because when I pulled up, a guy in a black truck said hi.
I don't think so. You never know.
Okay. So I didn't run any background myself because I didn't know which James it was. Well, then okay. Well, it gives me time to do what I need to do.
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Good. I have my loss prevention gentleman on the phone. Just conducted the investigation on.
What you got? What am I here?
How's it going? My name's Corey. I'm the regional loss prevention manager for Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
We were conducting a case for fraudulent refunds.
Okay.
And our suspect was a manager who worked with us for about 3 months. And he would, after closing, would go to the registers. There's no customer present, no guest presence after closing. And he would process 3 to 4 to 5 cash refunds at night. And then he'd take the money at the end of the night.
The totality of the loss, how much?
$1,680.
He used his father's information to get hired?
Yes.
Okay.
So when I opened the investigation, it's very rare for a brand new manager to start stealing.
Of course.
Like they're perfect on the job. Literally went through training and then started stealing.
Okay.
So I did a background check on him, and it came back to a ton of grand theft, burglary, petty theft, credit card fraud.
Okay.
Like he has several.
That's why he uses dad. Got it.
We come to find out he's a junior.
Yes.
He uses father's information for the background check.
Got it.
To get hired on.
At this point, the case takes a sharp turn from a simple workplace termination into something much more serious. According to Cracker Barrel's loss prevention manager, this wasn't just one suspicious transaction or one refund that got processed incorrectly. He describes a pattern: 3, 4, sometimes 5 cash refunds being entered after closing at a time when there were no customers inside the store. That detail matters because in a legitimate refund, there should normally be a guest, a receipt, a product issue, or at least some traceable reason for the money to leave the register. But here, the allegation is that the refunds were happening when the restaurant was closed, when no customer was standing there to receive the cash. And that is exactly why this becomes more than a policy violation. If the refund is entered into the system and cash comes out of the drawer, but there is no customer, investigators are going to ask one very simple question: where did that money go? Then comes the second layer: identity. Loss prevention says James Jr. allegedly used his father's information to get hired. If true, that changes the entire way the company views the case. It suggests the issue may not have started when the refunds began. It may have started before he even got the job. Now, to be fair, everything at this stage is still being presented by the company. The officer has not yet spoken to James in person. We are hearing the employer's version first, and that matters because a good investigation cannot stop at one side of the story. But from the company's perspective, the pattern is already alarming. A new manager, hired under allegedly false information, gaining access to registers, then processing cash refunds after hours. This is the moment where the investigation becomes a test of explanation. If James has a legitimate reason for those refunds, he needs to explain why they were done after closing, why there were no customers present, and where the cash went afterward. Because without a clear answer, the video footage and refund records may speak louder than anything he says later.
Yes? Who am I speaking to?
This is James. I received a phone call from you earlier.
Hi, James Jr.?
Yes.
Hi, yes. I'm investigating something and I need to speak to you in person. Are you home, by the way?
You say you need to speak to me in person?
Yes, sir.
What's it regarding or no?
An investigation, but I can't confirm who I'm speaking to until I meet you in person. I understand you say you're James, and I appreciate you calling back, but I don't want to divulge anyone's information if I'm talking to the wrong person.
Okay.
Are you home?
I mean, I would like to know what the investigation is about.
Yeah, I could tell you everything face to face, but like I said, I need to speak to James Jr. in person. Are you home, sir?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, and was it where it was earlier?
Earlier? I mean, yeah, I'm home.
Perfect.
I can understand that. Like, you're probably going to take me to jail.
Oh, okay.
When you talk to me, right?
I
just want to make preparations.
I understand, but I haven't even spoken to you, so that's...
Okay.
I don't know why you said that, but okay.
Yeah, I'm at the apartment.
Okay, can I come right now and talk to you, sir?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Are you Maria? Okay. So you drive her truck? James Jr.? Do you drive her truck? Okay. How do you say your name? Oh, hold on. Because I've been saying James Jr. this entire day. Because I didn't want to say it incorrectly because I hate that for myself. So now that we're face to face, how do you say your last name, sir?
The H is like silent.
So say it.
It's Rabinchek.
Rabinchek.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's confirm who you are. Talking face to face. Oh, I don't have my shit. Okay. Do you want to talk in front of her?
Yes.
Okay. With that in mind, do you still wish to talk to us now?
I would like to know what this is about, yeah.
I'll explain all of it to you, but yeah. Do you still wish to talk to us?
I mean, I'll talk to you as long as I can, yeah.
So yes?
Yes.
Okay. This is in regards to Crackle Barrel.
Okay.
So, what's going on with Crackle Barrel?
I was fired today.
Why?
Didn't really give much of a reason. I just turned my keys and card.
They didn't talk to you about anything?
No.
They didn't say why you were fired?
No.
That's weird. Usually, I mean, anyone, they would tell you. Like, they don't like your hair. We don't like you. Something. They said nothing.
No.
Okay. Allegedly, you're on video doing cash refunds. You want to speak about that?
Okay. No, I don't want to speak about it. Was that today or?
It's throughout the entire month of January, and the last time you're on video doing a cash refund when there is no customer in front of you is on February 1st.
Okay. No, I don't know anything about that one.
Why were you doing cash refunds after hours?
It's part of the job, so that's why. Like, my job is to do refunds. So.
Mm-hmm. But the times that they were being done, there was no customer to give the refund to.
I explained that to Corey earlier today.
So you did talk about it. Tell me that conversation.
I can't. That was during Cracker Barrel.
I'm sorry?
That was during Cracker Barrel, so I can't talk about that.
I'm here because of Crackle Barrel. What do you mean you can't talk about it?
Right. That was the loss in prevention.
Yeah.
Right. So I explained my side of the story to him already.
Okay, that's why I am here, to hear your side of the story.
I get that.
Okay, so what is your side of the story?
I already explained that to him.
I need to hear it, because now we're talking about criminal charges.
Right. So it might be an arrested or no?
We're talking about criminal charges, so I need to know why you're doing cash refunds when there is no customer in front of you to give the refund to.
Okay. again, like I explained my story to Corey.
Okay, but I am not Corey.
Right.
So I need to hear
but
your side.
You didn't work for Cracker Barrel, so I can't explain that to you.
Explain it. I'm standing right here.
That's fine. And I explained it to Corey.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you're willing to say? You just explained it to Corey?
No, I did explain it to Corey.
No, that's all you're willing to tell me right now is that you explained it to Corey.
Yes.
Even though I am the one that's investigating criminal investigation on you, has nothing to do with whatever you're saying that you said to Corey. I need to hear it from you yourself.
I mean, I could tell you, I didn't steal anything. I didn't steal any money or anything. No.
So,
like I just was doing my job.
Okay.
I mean, I might have done it in a wrong way than what they trained me to do.
Mm-hmm.
That might be it. But I didn't steal any money or anything.
This is one of the most important moments in the entire encounter because James does not fully admit to stealing, but he also does not give a clean explanation. Listen closely to the difference between a denial and an explanation. A denial is simple. I didn't steal the money. James says that more than once. But an explanation would answer the bigger question, why were these cash refunds being processed when no customer was there? That is the gap the officer keeps trying to fill. James says refunds were part of his job. And on its own, that is not suspicious. Managers process refunds all the time. But the officer is not asking whether managers are allowed to do refunds. She is asking why cash refunds were allegedly done after hours with no customer present across multiple dates and why the cash did not appear to be connected to any real guest transaction. That distinction is critical. In theft investigations, especially employee theft cases, the issue is often not whether the employee had access. The employee usually does have access. The issue is whether that access was used for a legitimate business purpose. James then says he may have done it in a wrong way compared to how he was trained. That statement is interesting because it gives him a possible defense. Maybe this was poor training, maybe he misunderstood procedure, maybe the company's internal process was unclear. But it also creates a problem for him. If the refunds were merely done incorrectly, he should be able to describe the actual situation, who the customers were, what items were refunded, why the refunds were delayed, and where the cash went. Instead, he repeatedly says he already explained everything to Corey, the loss prevention manager. From a human standpoint, that may sound understandable. He may feel like he already went through the conversation once. But from an investigative standpoint, the officer needs his statement directly. Corey's notes are not the same as James's own explanation on bodycam, and that is why this scene is so tense. James is trying to limit what he says, while the officer is trying to lock down the one thing that would matter most in court, his reason for processing cash refunds with no customer present. His denial may be clear, but the missing explanation is what keeps the suspicion alive.
So you never pocketed any of the money that you did the cash refund for?
No.
No?
I did not. Went to work today. They explained what's going on. I turned my keys in and my card.
Okay.
And they didn't say anything about pressing charges or anything like that.
Well, they are.
Okay.
That's why I'm here. You were home earlier, correct?
No.
Who else lives here as a guy in this apartment?
Just the dog.
As a man, human.
Did they identify themselves or not?
You. Were you here earlier when I was banging on the door?
I was at work earlier.
I was here like 2 hours ago. The truck was here and everything.
Okay.
A man inside the apartment said, "Who is it?" I said who I was, and you did not. The man did not come to the door. Was that you that I was speaking to earlier?
I do not know if that was.
No? Okay. Anything else you feel like I am missing in regards to the theft of the money at Crackle Barrel? And please, if you can elaborate other than you already spoke to Corey.
But no, I can't elaborate more on that. I explained the side of the story to Corey.
Okay, because Corey has documentation and video of you doing cash refunds for a customer that was not sitting there.
Okay. Again, I was just doing my job. That was it.
So what are the rules for your job then for cash refunds?
When a customer needs a refund, we initial refunds for them.
Okay, but there was no customer standing in front of you at the time when you were doing it.
Okay. Are you telling me how Cracker Barrel runs the store? Or?
No, from the video.
Okay.
And then from what you just explained, they do not match up. So why are you doing a cash refund for someone that is not in front of you?
All right. Are you telling me that's what I'm doing, or?
Are you not understanding what I am saying, sir?
You're telling me that's what I'm doing.
On the video,
okay.
At the time, you're doing a cash refund for someone that is not standing there. And you just said...
Am I being arrested?
I'm still doing my investigation.
All right. I'm not willing to... I already explained my story.
Okay, so you're not willing to say anything else? That's right. I'm trying to understand.
I get that you're trying to understand, but...
Yeah.
Like, I already explained it to Corey.
Okay.
Like, if he didn't explain it to you guys, like, I
already spoke to Corey. And I already spoke to the journal manager. I already spoke to the district manager. I already have all the video and the Excel spreadsheets. Regardless, I still like to speak to the person to understand their side.
I didn't steal any money, so...
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Okay.
Like,
and again, the policy of Cracker Barrel is when you are issuing a refund to a customer, you do it right then and there?
If that's... I'm not sure. I didn't read step by step how it is. I was just trained.
Okay, well, how were you trained?
By my GM.
What were the steps of how you were trained?
I don't recall.
By the time the handcuffs come out, the officer has already given James several chances to explain the transactions. And the final exchange about training is what makes this moment stand out. James says he was just doing his job, but when the officer asks him what the refund rules were or how he was trained, he says he does not recall the steps. That answer may be honest. It is possible that employees are trained quickly or that the company's system is confusing. But in the context of this investigation, it does not help him. Because this is not about one confusing button on a register. The allegation is a repeated pattern of cash refunds after closing without customers present, totaling $1,680. When a pattern repeats over time, investigators are less likely to see it as a simple mistake and more likely to treat it as intentional conduct. This is also where viewers should understand something important. Being arrested does not mean the case has already been proven in court. An arrest means the officer believes there is enough probable cause to charge him and let the legal process continue. The evidence still has to be documented, reports still have to be written. Prosecutors still have to decide how to move forward. And James still has the right to defend himself. But from the officer's point of view, the pieces are now lined up: the employer's complaint, the refund records, the alleged video, the total loss amount, the identity issue involving his father's information, and James's inability or unwillingness to give a detailed alternative explanation. That combination is why the case moves from questioning to custody, and the ending adds one final layer. James was charged with felony third-degree grand theft, but the case did not end with a dramatic trial. He took a plea deal and received 12 months of probation. That outcome may feel surprisingly light to some viewers, especially after hearing words like felony and grand theft, but plea deals often reflect many factors: the amount of loss, restitution possibilities, criminal history, strength of evidence, court resources, and the risk both sides face at trial. So the bigger question is not just whether James made a mistake at work. The bigger question is whether the refund system was exploited intentionally, and whether his silence during the key questions made the evidence against him look even stronger.
Okay, alright. Lastly, we're just going to put you in handcuffs, okay? Hands directly behind. Okay, you're going to say and take care of the dog, I'm assuming? Yeah, okay, good.
What am I being charged with?
Grand theft.
Grand theft, okay.
Yes, sir.
How much?
I can't say. It'll all be in the arrest affidavit and all that for you, okay? How's the right feel?
Left? Or right?
No, you're right. Now the left is being put on.
That's it. That's it.
I was like, you're making me check my left and my right now. No. Yeah, no, second guessing everything. And just lastly, do you want girlfriend to keep a hat? Take her hat? What do you want to do?
I'll leave it here.
Leave it? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Maria, right?
Yeah.
Maria, okay. Thank
I
you.
was like, where? I was like, how do you know my name? Look at the
35 on app, can show me 15? Because we were here earlier and that's the car that he drives, or truck that he drives. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go right down this way, okay? Please take your time. There we go. Okay. We're gonna go right over here. I'm sorry? Oh, she's on the phone. Okay. Right over here. Safety first.
James was charged with felony third-degree grand theft. He took a plea deal and was ordered 12 months of probation. Share your thoughts below.